White people can make all this money from shares. Don't you want to do the same?
Yes, I definitely want.
But what are the facts? Why have they always made money on the stock market? Why have you not done it yet?
I think it's because they know, and we don't know anything about it.
So is it correct for me to say that you've got a lack of knowledge?
Yes.
But you want to learn more?
Yes.
You want to make the kind of money that white people make from shares?
Definitely.
Oh, wonderful.
These are black people.
So we've now established that your problem really is your lack of knowledge, am I right?
Yes.
And there we go. Those are the only, please, I challenge you, come up with anything else, even if it's someone watching this video, come up with any other reason that does not fall in one of these 7 categories, and I'll be impressed, because I've been doing this for 30 years, and I've never had an answer that doesn't fit into one of... Who wants to try? Any other excuse of why people have not tried? Yes, let's try it.
I'd rather put my money into my cattle on my farm than on the stock market.
Okay, so why would you put it there and not on the stock market?
Because there I know I'm getting cattle back every year from each cow that I have.
All right. You know you can make money from shares, just like you can make money from cattle.
Yeah, but on the shares I'm not sure about it, but on the cattle I know every month I'm earning money.
So what you're saying is you're making money from the cattle because you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But you don't know anything about the stock market.
No.
So how are you going to make money there? His story of the cattle, I'm going to tell you, I put it in the same category of I give my money to someone else, or I do something else. Sometimes you'll sit with a person, I'm going to put it down in red pen here. You don't just give your money to someone else, you do something else. Some people will say, well, I won't trade the stock market because I'm a property investor.
Yes, yes.
That's what they say. But I've got shares from the DSTV.
Exactly.
Yeah, from MTN.
Or I put my money in my own business. I do something. And for those people, it's simple. All you have to say to them is, okay, well, if you put in money in cattle to make money, you know people can make money from shares. Why are you making money with cattle? Well, that's what I do. That's what I know. Well,
Lack of knowledge.
So what's keeping you away from making money from shares is what then? Your lack of knowledge. I often sit with people and they say, oh, I put my money into property. Very simple. You say to the guy, okay, so you've made money from property. Maybe you're not making money. Who cares? Why are you not making money from shares as well? And why would someone not make money from shares?
Because they don't have the knowledge.
So the only true answer that anyone can give you is, I have a lack of knowledge. That's what's keeping people away from shares. Davy has a question.
I had a situation last week with a client, a black client, that said to me, I've got 10,000 rand into Stockveld and I can't take it out. Is it true? How do I handle that?
All right, I don't know anything about Stockvelds. So I can't answer that question for you. But before we get too far away from these 7 questions, you understand people have to find money to trade with. We don't care where they find it from. If they take it from their bond, if they save money up, if they take it from Stockveld. If they say, I can't get my money out of Stockveld, what they're really saying is, I've got no money to trade with. So let me tell you something, and I'm almost done with the recording. When people believe in the opportunity you expose them to, they will find the money. Just like they will find the time. So I'll tell you a urban legend story. I once went to go and see people in Kempton Park. White people, you know those white people from Kempton. I can see Louis know the kind of white people I'm talking about.
Do you know back then or now?
Hey, I think they haven't changed from 30 years. Please, any of you watching this video, you're from Kempton, how's it, my bra? I saw this couple. We got to the end. They said they don't have money for this. I said, no problem. When you're ready, phone me. The next day, I had a phone call. They said, listen, come and collect the cash. I went there. I said, what's happening? Last night you didn't have the money. Now you do. No, we pawned our lounge suite.
Wow.
So he was standing.
Yeah. So it shows you if people are serious, they will find the money. Okay. We are on 40 odd minutes on this recording. I'm going to have to upload it on
Audrey's got a question.
YouTube in sections. Other questions? Audrey, ask me.
Okay. If you ask someone, you pitch to someone, you said to him, have you ever traded before? He says, no, I've never traded before because I think this thing is gambling.
Yes.
What do I say?
Okay. So who wants to tell me in which of these categories does gambling fall into?
Lack of knowledge.
Before a lack of knowledge, where does it fall?
Risk.
So so actually she's in that category. So listen to my role play. Audrey, have you traded shares?
No, I haven't.
Why not?
Because I think this thing is gambling.
Okay. All right. I hear what you say. You feel it's like gambling.
Yes.
Tell me, Audrey, so you're worried you're going to lose your money, am I right?
Yes, I'm worried.
Audrey, how much do you know about the stock market?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So you're right. For you, it's going to be like gambling.
I only held stock market when I listened to Stevie B, that's all. And
So how are you going to move away from it being gambling? What do you need to do, Audrey?
I think I need a knowledge.
So you want to learn more.
Yes,
You'd want to do our course.
definitely.
Did you see that, guys? So let me tell you, the stock market is a gamble for the uninformed. Actually, everything in life that you do is a risk or a gamble. When you marry someone, you're taking risk.
Oh, yes.
Money, risk, everything.
Stay single.
Because you don't know if it's going to work out or not. When you get in your car today or in a taxi and you travel home, you take risk. It's a gamble. Are you going to get home or not? Especially if you travel in a taxi, you know, is this driver any good or not? Is he going to crash and I'm going to die today? But you've got to take the risk, otherwise you're not going to get home. Now, the wonderful thing is people are prepared to take risk on the stock market because they can make all this money. What we have to educate them with is take calculated risk. Make sure that you educate yourself so that your stock market trading is not just like gambling. If you're standing next to the casino table and you put 10,000 Rand on red at roulette, you can make or lose. It's the same thing if you start trading shares and you don't know what you're doing. I mean, does it make sense? So that's why we've got to educate ourselves.
I do have customers that tell me that they invest in a bank, they get a specific interest rate, and they can budget every month with that interest rate.
Okay. Well, that's true. So my question to you is, okay, you're happy with a bank? You can budget with it? Is it going to make you rich?
No, but I'm happy with my interest.
Okay,
I
so,
can live with that.
okay, but I'm still want to ask you, is it going to make you rich?
No, but I don't have a problem.
So my question then maybe should be is, Jane Ann, do you want to become rich or are you happy with your life as it is right now?
Actually, I'm happy with my life as it is now.
So let me tell you, then you are the wrong client for me.
Okay.
Let me pack my bags and leave. Because I'm going to waste your time and I'm going to waste my time. Please, I'm going to answer your question now. I just want to do something, add something to this presentation. And I'm going to go to a new page. Man, this is so cool. Did you see that, eh? Press the button and it's a new
How much
page.
is this?
The iPad is expensive. I think we paid 25,000 Rand for the iPad and the pen and all the stuff together. The program that I'm using to to record this video was 139 Rand. I mean,
Yes,
that's
it is,
nothing.
but, yeah.
So it records everything we do on the screen, what I write, and it records the sound, and then I can upload. So that's not expensive. So if someone like her says to me, I'm happy with my money in the bank, I get interest, I'm cool, I will immediately go to the next page and I'll say to her, so I want to do a practical exercise, Jane Ann. I'm going to now do a practical exercise. And at the end of this practical exercise, I'm going to ask you again if you are happy. Are you ready for the practical exercise? So what I want to do, Jane Ann, is I'm going to take an amount of 5,000 bucks. Okay? Let me first explain to you why I take 5,000 Rand. I take 5,000 Rand because when you open a trading account with us, you've got to start with an initial amount of 5,000 bucks. So I'm going to compare what your money is doing in the bank to what it'll do trading. Apples with apples. So whatever money you're making from the bank, I'm starting with 5 grand. You with me?
Yes.
Now, if you go to the bank these days, what kind of percentage interest rate did you say you're getting at the bank?
It depends on the amount, say about 6-7% at the moment. I'm getting
Okay.
13%.
13%. So let me do this exercise at 13% growth on her money per annum.
Can
I
say
know it's not realistic. Yes? Say something.
I wanted to say, remember it is legislated that you can't give a person less than 4% or more than 10%.
Okay.
It's a legislated thing.
Okay. I didn't even know about that. I know when you take an insurance policy, they can't show you projections or better returns than about 12%.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter. What I want to tell you here, a very important point that I want to make. It is not my job to tell the client that they are ignorant, uneducated, and stupid and that their percentage return is unrealistic. If she thinks she's getting 13%, whoopee. I know she's an arsehole, it's not true. But regardless, I want to show you what I'm going to do now. So it doesn't matter if she says she's getting 13%. Are you ready for my next part? Do you have a calculator? I'm going to ask you a help. Now, please watch carefully what I do now. Put 5,000 Rand into your calculator. Okay? Add 13%. So you either multiply by 1.13 to get the answer, or you take your calculator, you put 5,000 Rand in and you go press the plus sign, 13, and the percentage sign, and then you will get your answer. So what's 5,000 Rand plus a 13%?
5,650.
5,000?
650.
Everyone with me so far?
Yes.
All right. So watch what I'm going to do now. I am going to ask her 5 questions. I want you to particularly note how I ask her the 5 questions. So my first question to you is, Jane Ann, how much profit did you make?
650 Rand.
650 Rand.
Yes.
That's my question 1, am I right? My second question is, how long did it take you to make 650 Rand?
1 year.
How many months is that?
12.
How much did you start with?
5,000.
Let me ask you something. A woman like you, what can you do with 650 Rand? That's my 4th question. My 4th question is, if I give you 650 Rand right now in cash notes, what can you do with it?
Not much, maybe my nails.
Okay, you can go to do your nails.
Yes.
Can you fill a tank of petrol?
No.
Can you buy groceries for the month?
No.
So let me just make sure I understand it. You're going to take your 5,000 bucks, put it in the bank, 13% for the whole year. You wait a whole year, you've got 650 bucks. You can't do much with it. Is that true? So my first question is it worth it? Yes or no? Are you excited about 650 rand, Jane?
No, not 600.